everybody, it's me, CNP, and today I am back with another ASMR video. Today I figured we would throw it back to some good old-fashioned rambling with CNP. Let's think about CNP for a second. What does CNP stand for? It stands for collect in play. And it feels like a lot of the content lately has just been a lot of playing. So I wanted to bring it back to the collection part of this channel and kind of do maybe a new series of just going through a random game collection ramble. This isn't PlayStation, this isn't Xbox, this isn't Nintendo. I simply went into my closet, reached into my giant box of games, and just started pulling games out, and didn't really think about what I was grabbing. I just grabbed them, and I figured I would just ramble for a bit, and hopefully keep you guys relaxed while doing so. And for those of you that might use these videos to go to sleep, get you guys some nice needed rest. So that being said, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's try and get this video to 300 likes. I've done a really bad job of keeping up with comments and likes lately, and that's on me. I definitely want to hear from you guys, so let me know in the comments if you played any of these games, if you didn't play any of these games, if this is one of your favorite games, let me know in the comments. But that being said, let's go ahead and get into it with game number 1. And this game is Fallout New Vegas. Yes, Fallout New Vegas. This has been kind of sitting out for me. And this isn't even the version that I'm playing on my second channel. Yes, I am playing Fallout New Vegas on my second channel in its entirety, in ASMR. I've had a little bit of a urge to play Fallout. As you guys know, Bethesda is my favorite game company of all time. Oh man, this thing is kind of beat up. This thing is kind of beat up. You can kind of see the wrapper is kind of coming off. I was notorious for not really taking good care of my games, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is Fallout New Vegas. I just made my last Guess the Video Game short off of this game, and I actually had a really weird typo slash incorrect fact in that game, which a lot of you guys called me out on. I was on Wikipedia, and that's where I was getting all of my information from. Served me right for getting it from Wikipedia, but this game is actually from 2010. I think I said 2006. That's way too old. Way too old. That was probably Fallout 3 if I had to guess. It was maybe Fallout 6. Fallout 6, 2006. But yeah, this game, guys, is incredible. If you've never played it before, and you're a fan of the Fallout series, then I would highly recommend you play it. I forgot just how good this game was until I started playing it again on my second channel. I'll link all of that down in the description below if you're interested. But this game is actually really good. The graphics actually hold up pretty well too. I'm playing it on PC as opposed to my Xbox 360, which is what I originally played it on. But it's honestly held up pretty well. I have no mods, no anything, just playing the vanilla game with all the DLCs, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. So game number 1 is Fallout New Vegas, which leads me into game number 2, and this is gonna be for those that get it, you get it, and for those that don't, you don't. This game was low-key so much fun for me to play, and you'll never guess what I'm talking about. It is Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2. This is a RTS game, meaning real-time strategy, And when I say this game had so many different troops, so many different maps, so many different ways to play, oh man, this game was incredible. I actually want to like replay this game. I've always been a fan of RTSs. I've always been a fan of strategy games, simulation games, tycoon games, RTS games, games that don't require 100% of your focus all of the time. I'm trying to get back into that. So, if there's any RTS games that you guys would recommend, I know Age of Empires is coming out. Actually, it just came out, I believe. Like the Age of Empires Definitive Edition, Age of Empires 2. And so I definitely want to try that out. You got a couple of movie characters on the front cover here. I'm not too vast on Lord of the Rings, but devastating power at your control and easy to use interface allows you to completely control the massive armies of Middle Earth. It was online multiplayer 2 to 4 players. The glory of Middle Earth in HD. Of course, HD was probably pretty rough back then. I think this game came out, let me see if I can find a year on here, 2006. So I cannot believe we haven't gotten a third rendition of this. I feel like there's still a place in gaming for RTS games, and like Lord of the Rings screams RTS. There's Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2. There's anything with factions, anything with a bunch of factions. I feel like can have a really good RTS game, and Lord of the Rings was definitely one of those good RTS games. I used to just play this game and just kind of play the computer and just, I don't know, hang out. You play it as long as I want, keep the battles going as long as you want. It was just fun, leveling up your units and stuff, and upgrading and building. It was just a relaxed time, which is what we're all about here. Moving on, we have BioShock Limited Edition, and you'll have to forgive Apollo. He just kind of hopped up into his bed here, but you might see or hear him in the background. Welcome to Rapture. BioShock is something that I feel like I beat once, and then I played BioShock 2, and maybe even BioShock 3 if there was a BioShock 3. The game was really fun. I enjoyed it. It just wasn't something that I had to play when the next one came out. Eventually it just got to be, just kind of one of those games that you just listened about or listened for, and just maybe saw the the highlight clip on the internet or something, a Let's Play series, which we're all fond of here. But yeah, as far as like favorite games go, I would rank this lower than most. But it was still good. It just wasn't something that I would prioritize my money for, like, to use or to buy. Back when I was, the age of where I didn't make my own money and had to, ask if, a grandparent or a parent or, maybe for a birthday or a Christmas gift or something, if it came down to this and some other game, chances are I was picking some other game. But still, not a bad game. Not a bad game. Wow, this is a 2-disc set, and the discs aren't even in here. I don't even know where the discs are. So, rest in peace, BioShock Limited Edition. Moving on, we have possibly one of the best games in its series, and it is so dusty. We have Halo Reach. Halo Reach, every legend has a beginning. This is kind of like the prequel to the Halo trilogy. Not quite the prequel, but not quite Halo ODST prequel, but actually Halo ODST was like Halo 2.5, I believe. Halo Reach was truly a prequel, and this game, this might be a little I feel like once Reach came out, the multiplayer was great, don't get me wrong. But it continued, and it continued in that direction, and it kind of got too far away from the Halo roots, I think. Not to say that this game was too far away from the Halo roots, but this kind of led into Halo becoming something that I think it wasn't. And I really wish that it would get back to the old school style of Halo, because that, at the end of the day, is what everybody really fell in love with, I feel like. But this game had an incredible storyline. I've actually done a full playthrough of this game on Facebook, believe it or not. I have videos on Facebook, but yeah, this was a doozy. This was a very fun game. Multiplayer, campaign, everything. It was just, man, peak gaming years for me, for sure. This is truly a trip down memory lane, honestly, looking at this, reading about it, talking about it. It's fun times, man, fun times, but I'm gonna get myself emotional here. My favorite game of all time, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I say that's peak gaming time. Man, this right here. Talk about peak CNP, peak Logan gamer moments. Logan, the best that he's ever been, the best that CNP has ever been at video games. Oh man, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was it. It was it. Just being able to, come home from school and play this, or spend a summer playing this, with a dedicated squad of, all your buddies. Nothing better. Absolutely nothing better. The sequel to the best-selling first-person action game of all time. The return of the definitive multiplayer experience, along with all-new cooperative Spec Ops mode. Awesome, gorgeous, brilliant. The classic Modern Warfare 2. I as much as I still adore Call of Duty, now it's just much different. It's much different than it used to be, and everything's got to change. Everything's got to adapt. But just something about the old school arcadey feel of this game. Nowadays, everything wants to be super realistic with the recoil and this, and I'm still good, and I feel like I've adapted well, but it's just something about the old school games, man. It's just feels good. Feels good to talk about, and just to remember and kind of reminisce on those times, and just think about it, and it's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Next up, going a little bit farther back, we have Destroy All Humans 2. Wait, no. Destroy All Humans 1. This game was so much fun. Growing up, I remember this was one of the only games that I looked up cheats for, because for whatever reason it was just so much fun, and a lot of the mechanics were fun. But it was even more fun with cheats. I don't know. I was the type growing up that I didn't cheat in video games very much. I never used cheat codes too much. Obviously, I'm human, right? Everybody used a cheat code every now and then, the whole Rosebud glitch, the whole Rosebud cheat in The Sims. Probably infinite money or infinite health, ammo in GTA. Yeah, this was also one of the games that I probably maybe looked up the cheats for back in the days of where you had to have a booklet to tell you what the cheats were, because the internet wasn't that readily accessible. Let's see, when was this? 2005. I guess the internet was accessible in 2005, but maybe not to a kid like me. Maybe not to a kid like me. moving on. The best game in this series, in my opinion, in a game that I kind of want to replay, The Sims Bustin' Out. If you guys are a fan of The Sims, I highly recommend you play this game. I think this is the best Sims game of all time. I don't know why they haven't done something like this now in present day. Oh my gosh, it has all of the great aspects of The Sims, but it's almost got like a storyline, and you kind of go rise through the ranks. You start off as pretty much a nobody. I think you get kicked out of your mom's house or something, or I can't remember, and you work your career up all the way to a millionaire, and I think this game is spectacular. I think I want to replay it. I'm starting to look into emulation. The last time I played an emulator on my computer was like Nintendo 64 and Game Boy and stuff like that, but apparently nowadays they have GameCube emulators, they have PlayStation 2 emulators, and obviously I have a copy of the disc, so I could easily just rip this and play it on my computer through an emulator, which would be spectacular. And I've thought about potentially doing some of that on my second channel, playing some older games like this, for my personal fun, but also for your viewing pleasure. If you guys, I know most of my crowd is probably way too young for some of these games, but it's still, it doesn't stop me. It doesn't deter me from playing stuff like this on my second channel, or maybe even this channel one day. I don't know, but yeah, The Sims Bustin' Out. I believe this came out after The Sims 2. So it's like The Sims, then The Sims 2, and then this came out, and then Sims 3. But this came out back in 2003, so way, throwing it way back there. And wow, I was gonna say even older, but it's clearly not older. We're talking about NFL 2K5, ESPN NFL 2K5. It's obviously not older than Bustin' Out, which came out in 2003, because it's 2K5. I would love to see 2K make another football game. I would just love to see that. I don't know what they're doing. I think their window might be closed now. I hear that Madden's actually much better this year than it has been in the past, and on top of that, we're going to be getting NCAA football soon, yet again. But this game had a very expansive, like, my career mode, my player mode. You could have your own home where you could put your accolades. You had a trophy case that you could physically walk up to. You could change the furniture in your home. You could change. We're talking about a game from 2005, guys, and it had more features than probably the most recent 2K. I don't know what happened. I truly don't know what happened to games. Just stop caring about the expansiveness and yeah, the crib. Earn crib credits with every game you play to deck out your crib, buy music, or play mini games. Answer your crib phone to compete against David Arquette, Carmen Electra, Steve-O, Jamie Kennedy, or Funkmaster Flex. You got Chris Berman here. Chris Berman, you probably won't be able to see it because of the focus. Yeah, it's not going to focus, but that right there is Chris Berman. Michael Vick. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, that's T.O. Duh. That's T.O. right there in the Eagles jersey. I believe that's T.O. 81. T.O. played for the Eagles at one point, correct? But ESPN NFL 2K5 will own your soul. IGN.com. Yeah, I haven't been too big into football games. Obviously, I play the Madden or a Madden game, you know, once in a blue moon. But for some reason, the idea or the thought behind playing like my career on Madden just doesn't do it for me. But this right here, this was a blast. This was an absolute blast. And then last but not least, another game that I just kind of had out because of the short that I did, Gears of War 2. Probably one of the best trilogies I've ever played. Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3. This trilogy, man, I think it was Gears of War 3. I've cried at a video game. I could say probably count on one hand how many times I've cried from a video game. And I'm sure you could probably guess the cutscene from Gears of War 3. But man, it is this was a special series for me. I really hope that one day we get a movie out of this. I've seen Dave Bautista teasing about potentially playing Marcus Phoenix. I think Dave Bautista teases about a lot of different stuff. I've kind of caught on to that. He talks about playing a bunch of different characters, but I think he would be an incredible Marcus Phoenix. And to see this game come into, go get turned into a movie if done the right way, I would love to see the detail, attention to the detail, attention to the story, the plot, everything. I think if they could do it in the right way, similar to how The Last of Us has apparently captivated. I haven't gotten to watch The Last of Us. I never even got to play The Last of Us. But if somebody, some sort of director, could do what The Last of Us is doing with Gears of War, then I think we would have a major blockbuster hit on our hands. I don't know who you could cast to be the rest of the Gears, but I know Dave Bautista would be a great start. You'd obviously would have to go and get somebody to play Coltrane, somebody to play Dom. Oh gosh, what's the guy's name from Terry Crews? Terry Crews would be a great Coltrane. Or just Coltrane himself. I'm pretty sure Terry Tate, office linebacker, that's the same voice, I think, the same actor from that plays Coltrane. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. The old school Super Bowl commercials. Speaking of Super Bowl, cannot wait for the new Super Bowl commercials. Can't wait for the Super Bowl game. I'm going to be doing a full review of that at some point, or full predictions video of the Super Bowl at some point, but I will keep those for a later date. Guys, that is going to do it. I hope you enjoyed this short little ramble. If you did, I can certainly do more where I just pull random games out of the hat and kind of whisper, ramble about them, talk about them. Some in detail, some not so much, but everything is just kind of from the heart. So I hope you're all doing incredibly well. If you made it to the end of this video, comment TD, the letters TD. I want to see who made it to the end. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace, peace, peace.